This exhibition is an exploration of things that are very personal, very intimate to me. It explores themes such as femininity, nostalgia. All of this came from reading a text by Susan Sontag, Notes on Camp. Camp is this idea, this fascination with the artifice observed within popular culture. Through camp, we can understand the performative, things that pretend to be eternal, transcendental, basically natural. The aesthetic of camp was created by marginalized groups that didn't really have the chance to participate in what we consider or what we can call normal life. Their way of participating was through exaggeration and parody. There's an overlap between the things that I'm interested in, that being nostalgia and femininity, and the queer aesthetics, LGBT. They're both into effeminate things, bright colors, soft textures, effeminate, glittery. And my theory is that it deals within the world of fantasy. Girls think about this fantasy where they're princesses and they can have whatever they want. And in a way, the only world where certain queer voices can exist as normal people would be a fantasy world. What I show in my work, I sincerely think is good. I'm aware of how other people can perceive it, but nevertheless, it is an aesthetic that is true to me and something that I find worth exploring. And the subject matter that I explore may not always be considered worthy of being in a museum. It's concerned with the feminine, it's concerned with nostalgia, and basically the intersection of those both. The childhood, the infancy of a young girl. I started to finally embrace femininity in my work when I got more confidence. Once I got more confidence and I was honest about what aesthetics I wanted to do, I started looking into the subject matter. In the past, I always wanted to do work that incorporated the unicorn aesthetic. Unicorns, the sentimental. I didn't know how to do it in the past in a way that it wouldn't come off as strictly childish, because while I am inspired by the world of children, I'm not interested in being childish either. And after I observed a lot of contemporary artists, I got a better idea of how I could tackle the subject matter. While I did read a lot about theory, I decided to make this work more intuitive. The two main colors that I was interested in exploring were pink and purple. And the reason that I eventually shifted more towards purple had to do with this idea of artificiality. Purple light doesn't exist. It's more of an illusion that you perceive when you see red light and blue light simultaneously. I had to basically learn to approach color in a completely different way, and purple became this challenge. If you look at painting, purple was only used in royalty, so there's not really that much studies around, classical painting that integrates this color not only as an accessorial motif, like for the dress, but literally a world of purple. To me, texture inspires this blissful feeling. I love looking at this holographic, translucent, sensual textures that reflect light and shadow in beautiful, unexpected ways. I wanted to turn these textures into the subjects, into the worlds that I created.